many people's most feared creatures list, the great white shark can grow to an average of 4.5 meters in length. But there have been some monsters found that are much longer than that. It spends its days and nights trawling the coastal surface waters of all the major oceans and are capable of swimming at speeds of over 56 kilometers per hour. So if you think you can outswim one of these guys, you might like to think again. Number 5. The Nile crocodile. With a bite that can exert a force 8 times more powerful than our ocean-dwelling friend, the great white, the Nile crocodile is extremely dangerous. They have the strongest bite in the animal kingdom, using powerful muscles to close their jaws down and around their prey. Their highly visible and razor-sharp teeth are also a valuable asset to these giant predators. Once locked inside their jaws, resistance is futile, and unfortunately for the trapped, death is almost always inevitable. These formidable semi-aquatic reptiles can snap bones like twigs. They live in the tropics of Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia, and shouldn't be argued with under any circumstances. In fact, if you come face to face with one, you best be prepared, because it might be the last thing you ever see. An adult Nile crocodile can measure up to 5 meters long and weigh anywhere up to 750 kilograms, so they're not exactly small. They are also very aggressive and are capable of snatching almost any animal within their size range. They are ambush predators and show plenty of patience with their kills, happily waiting hours, days, or even weeks to be rewarded with a hearty meal. I'm not sure I could wait that long, could you? Let me go check the pizza in the oven. Number 4. The African elephant. The largest animal on Earth and also the biggest eater, the African elephant consumes as much as 600 pounds of food in a single day. But it's hardly surprising given that they've got a pretty big body to fill. Their tusks alone can weigh up to 45 kilograms, and their teeth 5 kilograms apiece. Slightly larger than their Asian cousins, the African elephant female can weigh almost 7,000 pounds, and the male over 13,000. They are easily identified by their ears that look like the continent of Africa. Asian elephant ears are smaller and rounder in comparison. Giant eating machines, African elephants play a key role in their ecosystem. They are capable of shaping their own habitat by using their tusks to dig up riverbeds and create watering holes other animals can drink from. By feasting on trees and shrubs in the forest, elephants are also able to create pathways for smaller animals to move through. In the savanna, they uproot trees and eat saplings, opening up the landscape for zebras and other animals to thrive. Their dung is also full of seeds. These seeds not only help with spreading plants across their environment, they also make a pretty awesome habitat for dung beetles too. Number 3. The hippopotamus, river horse. As we know, looks can often be deceiving, and none more so than this semi-aquatic mammal. They might appear docile and friendly while bathing in water, but the hippo has a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde personality. One minute they're happily wallowing in their natural habitat, the next they're ready to crush any potential predator that gets too close. When you consider the average hippo weighs around 3,000 kilograms and is armed with the most powerful jaws of any mammal, you need to be extra careful. They can totally flatten anything in their path. In fact, there are actually more people killed each year by charging hippos than there are by shark attacks. Easily recognized by their large, barrel-shaped body, short legs, and enormous head, these mammals are considered the second largest land animal on the planet. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, the hippo is mainly an herbivore, mostly eating the grass surrounding its habitat. In fact, in just one night, they can chow down on up to 35 kilograms of this stuff. They are often found in rivers, lakes, and mangrove swamps where terrestrial males preside over groups of up to 30 females and young hippos. They warn rivals that they mean business by opening their mouths and displaying their huge teeth. Number 2. Rhino beetle. A large, recurving horn sitting on the front of their head makes these beetles look very much like a rhino, but one significantly smaller than its namesake. That doesn't mean they're not as tough, though. In fact, if you take into account their power-to-weight ratio, these guys have the four-legged variety beat easy. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, ounce for ounce, the rhinoceros beetle is the world's strongest animal. It can support 850 times its own body weight. I don't know about you, but I would seriously struggle to lift my own weight, and that's just singularly. The thought of multiplying that by 850 is utterly mind-boggling, and these characters are tiny. The rhino beetle is among the largest of beetles in the world and is a well-known sight in gardens and on farms throughout South Africa, including the Western Cape. Although they are more than capable of doing the heavy lifting, in reality, these beetles don't actually carry heavy loads. They do, however, engage in regularly strenuous activity, plowing through forest litter to find food and lock horns with their rivals. Number 1.